What's up, everybody? Welcome on in to the PHNX Suns watch along. The Suns looking to get to 11 games over 500. Jalen Green coming off the bench again. Before we get into it, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Gentlemen, we did not get into our score predictions in pregame. So let's go ahead and get to our score predictions now. I'll start it off, and I'll let y'all know that I got the Suns winning tonight, but it's a close one to break the curse in Atlanta, 119 to 118. Gil, you're 121, 114. Espo, 130, 112. That's a big blowout. And Steven, 123 to 118. Espo, why are you so confident?
Yeah, because they're ready to break a streak. I've been saying this team reminds me of the 2013-14 Suns. That was the last time they won here. Suns are about to break their foot off in Atlanta's ass.
There you go. No more need to be said. I will say the one thing in common with all of our predictions. A lot of points in this one. It should be a electric game.
Yeah, this is a Hawks team that can score the basketball and score effectively and efficiently as well at times, depending on how effective their defense is and getting them in transition. So handle your business, and the game should take care of itself, but don't skip any steps in your process. Don't allow for them to kind of control things.
I'm excited. Game's about to tip off. We also, on our other screen here, have Rockets Pistons, so we'll keep you updated through that as well. We'll get the score up here in a second. So everybody just settle in, and let's watch some basketball. There you go, Mark.
Book from deep.
That is a good sign.
81 more to go.
And his shoes weren't even tied.
He's doing the Beal.
Hey.
Whoa.
We don't mention that name around here.
That's crazy.
Bradley Beal is the third highest paid player on the Phoenix Suns right now.
Stop mentioning him. It's like Voldemort. Jeez.
That's why.
You can't say the name, man.
This is probably why, because this is right here.
There you go, Royce.
That's exactly why.
Yeah, Royce. Oh, jeez, man.
Shout out to Nick Okongwu.
No.
Man.
Player
Very
development.
Every
underrated.
other night.
Very
Not
underrated.
tonight.
Very underrated, man.
Crazy stat, because I was curious and I looked it up. His first, this is year
5?
This is year 6 for him.
Sheesh.
Year 1 through 4, he made 75 threes. This year, that's 3-point number 88 for him right there.
Wow.
So player development, shout. Good steal.
Here we go, Mark.
Passing lanes.
Mark looking active tonight. Like that.
Oh. It's active hands. Oh, now he can tie a shoe. What's happening?
No, just a single knot.
What? Just a single knot?
Yeah.
Oh. Amateurs.
Bang.
Nice.
Colin.
The Suns, if you're just joining us now and you weren't here for our pregame show, which we do a pregame show for every game, have not won in Atlanta since Jordan Ott was a video coordinator under Mike Budenholzer, another name from last season, in 2014.
Nice.
Oh, wow, nice. Devin Booker was a senior in high school the last time they won in Atlanta.
Pretty crazy.
I was a freshman in high school.
Youngins.
That's tough.
Y'all just unks, for real.
Hey, I was still in my teens, and I was 19 at the time.
I was 30.
You're unk right now, for real.
Yeah.
Pass.
I'm fine with being an unk.
Being an unk's not a bad thing.
No, that means the wisdom. I impart wisdom on others.
It can be a term of endearment.
Nice.
A little tentative. A little tentative.
He took off from really far away.
He did. I think because he took off from so far away, he didn't really know the finish that he wanted.
That's not a normal, he doesn't have that 2K
The
layup
layup package.
No.
Yeah, I don't think that's like a finger roll to find the glass type thing. No, that's like a go to the front of the rim, maybe try and draw a foul type situation.
He needed one more dribble before he went up with it.
That was a really nice move.
Kick it.
Good
Nice.
Birthday boy, or
Good
the day
footwork.
after birthday boy.
He and the son share a birthday.
Wow.
That's how you knew it was meant to be.
Dillon needs to have a good game tonight in my book.
Ugh.
Not setting yourself up for success.
Miscommunication defensively. Nobody attaches themselves to the roller after the switching up top. 10-10 start a few minutes into this
So we're
game.
barely 3 minutes into this. He's got 20 points scored already. Yeah. That's a guy who
Bang.
Yeah, you got to attack him.
you probably feel comfortable with him on an island.
Give Book the ball and let him cook in this quarter. He's got it right now.
Well, Dillon attacked Corey the possession before, and then Book attacked him that possession. Both ended in relatively easy buckets.
So find the Kispert offense, basically. Whoa.
That was a weird move.
Great rotation, Devin.
Yep, live with that.
Ooh.
Oh. All right, he doesn't have to shoot it all the time now.
Oh. You jumped way too early.
Yeah.
For a second, I kind of forgot that like Jalen Green's gonna be coming off the bench. You're just thinking of, like another game. I can't wait until that just becomes
Transition.
normal.
There it is. Got to get above the ball in transition, man.
And that's what we said. Jalen Johnson got the defensive rebound. He pushed it. They didn't have to outlet anybody. And
3.5 seconds later, bombs away from deep.
and you said Corey
Hey,
Kispert.
zoom.
He knows
Zoom.
exactly. He knows exactly where he wants to go.
Steven, I
It's
recognize
the Leo meme.
I see it, yo. This is a proud Steven moment. What's going on here? Travel. I didn't call it.
We'll
though.
take it.
That's what makes them probably comfortable with having him get picked on defense. Is he can go get it back on the other end of the floor.
100%.
Well, especially when like they were banking on Luke Kennard to do that.
Oh, bad
Come on,
pass,
man.
Buck.
Yeah, you got to be strong with the ball, man. This is where they're at their best.
Yeah,
That's about 3 or 4 transition possessions, and Atlanta scored on at least 3 of those. So, difference in the game right now.
Ott again with the timely timeout, as always.
The thing, you can't build your transition defense for live ball turnovers. There is no defense for that.
Good to see everybody in here. Groundhog Mama, Grant, or excuse me, Mark, Sean. I don't know why I said Grant, but sure.
Shout out Grant.
Grant's here too.
What up, Grant?
We'll go with that.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all spending your Friday night or the early portion of your Friday night with us.
Beginning your Friday night with us.
That's right. There you go.
know,
There
it's a
you
way
go.
to start. It's a way to start the weekend.
It's what we used to like to call back in college pregaming it. So,
Yeah.
Oh man, this team is so good that when they start off poorly, it's like
What's going on?
it's abrasive. It's shocking. And I think with this one, it's not just like, oh, they're missing shots, which, obviously we've seen. But this one just feels like they're a step slow, like a little lazy at times. Some lazy passes, turnovers.
And honestly, it to an extent, it almost feels like Atlanta is so fast, or they're like so
Yeah.
engaged that it's making the Suns look even slower than they actually are. Which you got to wake up. We talked about it. We that was one of our last thoughts. Steven's one of your last thoughts about get out to a good start. And obviously we're not even halfway through the first quarter, so they can right some wrongs that they've committed already to start the game. But
Yep. I like the approach. You have to be better with execution as far as making sure, for one, you're taking care of the ball, but also that you're getting a shot on goal. You don't want these possessions to be ending empty.
Groundhog Mama, to answer your question, yes, we have a watch party February 19th out at Wild Horse Pass.
Woo! I believe that's the Spurs game.
Another win against the Spurs. All right.
This is also a Hawks team that's pretty desperate. They did beat the Grizzlies by 2 a couple nights ago. Ja Morant missed a really deep 3 for the win. Did not hit that. Before that, they lost 4 games in a row to the Bucks, Celtics, Trailblazers, and Lakers. So they have only won 1 out of their last 5 games.
That is a hellacious 4-game stretch of games that they lost in a row, though. That's not like a.
And Lakers.
That's Luka and LeBron and everything that comes with that team. That's not easy.
Jalen Green is in. Woo!
Let's go. 25 points.
Come on, 15 points.
Man.
Whoa.
They're feeding it to Mark, man.
Christian Coloco.
So one thing that's fun about Quinn Snyder-led teams, defensively, as you see with Corey Kispert already being in the paint before Mark Williams got into his role, regardless of what the offense's spacing looked like, his defense, their low man is in the paint, 2 feet firmly planted as primary action happens. Got to take advantage of backside three-point opportunities and kind of manipulate that.
Oh, cook that fraud.
Looked good.
Did look good.
You know, I was thinking about this. I didn't even think about when you mentioned Quinn Snyder. Nikhil played for him briefly in Utah. And I was like, maybe that probably had a little hand in second chance to get back together and find some new confidence playing for him.
Amazing what happens when you don't burn bridges.
Yeah.
And I will leave that to however you want to think about it. Never know what opportunities might come on the other side of it.
So Ott and Quinn were both on that staff in 2014 under Budenholzer, correct?
Yep. Bud has some disciples, and I know that's not something you came into this watch along expecting to hear.
Or even wanting to
Some
hear.
buddies.
Or maybe even wanting to hear. Correct, Gil. But there's a solid bit of coaches that have come from time spent or directly from Mike Budenholzer directly picking them.
0-2 from the line for Jalen Johnson. Mark in the chat says, don't like Jalen Green's mid-ranges. They're always 20-plus feet. I don't like it as something that he goes to all the time. I want him at the rim or shooting a 3, but I do like it as a counter.
Foul.
Well, yeah, but it's always a foul.
That's a good look, though.
It was a good
I hear
look.
what you're saying, Mark. I do agree with that. Don't let this guy do anything, man.
Come on.
Here's the thing. We can lose this game. We can't lose this game if C.J. McCollum does well. Okay. Christian Coloco's been giving them some really good minutes.
I'm happy to see him healthy back playing again.
He can play.
He can play.
Nice.
Nice pat. Him and Oso, man.
They have a nice
man.
two guy dynamic, man.
And that's one of the biggest things we talked about, him getting downhill, that it wouldn't just result in him getting layups, but also making it easier on the big men on this roster.
That was just one hell of a rotation
Whoa.
defensively from Jalen.
That's a brutal miss.
Grab it and go.
Tough.
Jalen, I believe all of his assists since he's been back
For Oso.
have been to Oso. 3 of them. That was a nice play, though.
See if this is the matchup they want. I like that. Oh,
You get a piece of that?
Yeah,
I think he
was
might
going to
have
say
gotten a
the
piece of
same
that.
thing.
Jeez, man, the Hawks are kind of bumbling right now.
but again, this.
Travel? Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Hey!
man.
Bro, Os really is him.
There
Nice.
we go, Brooks.
That's strong.
Great defense, Devin.
Better. Oh, he's been doing that for a long time.
Long time.
Hate that guy.
I love that.
Ooh.
I thought everybody blamed him, but the players had to ratify it. It wasn't one man making the decision.
It's not the only reason why I hate him, but it's certainly part of it.
You hate him because he's married to an Esposito, isn't that what it is?
Yeah, you got me, man. I didn't even know who he was married to.
Get out of there.
He has a journalism degree. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And is a very good podcaster too.
Okay.
He is. Have you listened to his podcast before?
I can't say that I ever will do that. No, I did when it first came out. He
He's
was like
a
the OG.
very good talker of the game and articulating his thoughts.
Oof.
Was it him, Steven Adams, and Victor Oladipo that all came out in that same year as Alex Len?
I believe so.
Okay.
2013.
Yeah, because I remember pre-draft workouts with them, and McCollum stood out because of just how well he knew the game and his approach and the way he talked about it. Steven Adams stood out because he told me he had never had a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and I was rooting for them to draft him just so I could have the privilege of giving him his first Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Wow.
And then Alex Len, I believe, was injured when he came in for his workout, and that's all I remember from that. Or maybe it was Oladipo. One of them was, but
What a time.
that was a weird, weird draft when they wound up with the 5th pick.
CJ.
Out of bounds.
What did they call?
Wait. Oh, 3
Okay.
seconds. 3 seconds.
I'm disappointed. Quinn Snyder just going with the plain black glasses. He must have known
Hermes was
Jesse
there?
Hermes was in town.
I need a Jordan Goodwin 3.
I want that for. Oh,
That's a
not a
bad
turnover.
pass.
Spacing.
Mark brings up an interesting point. Book not playing the full first quarter.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Mm.
I didn't notice they took him out.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Oh. Okay, that was nice.
Oh,
Oh.
you're right over
Oh.
there?
Gross. My lord.
That's just pretty.
Got me tripping. Oh, stumbling. Oh,
Good. That was
'cause I'm falling. Man, that. You could tell that he saw Kennard on him and was like, yep. Yep.
Pigeon. When was the last time the Suns team had an athlete like that? A guy that just break a guy down off the dribble like that.
Ooh, see, those are two different things.
Okay.
Because the last time they had an athlete like that, I think was the last Green, Gerald Green, because he had the pop, but he didn't he could break up off the dribble, and he did, but he didn't necessarily have that specifically. I don't know if I could tell you the last time they had a guy like that.
Like I know Chris Paul in his prime could do that to a guy, but like not by the time he got here.
Yeah. Jamal was a little past that by the
Yeah.
time he got
Yeah,
around.
like
as
he-
well.
and that's the thing
Rubio
is, like-
didn't have that.
And Jamal would use the handles, obviously, with the quickness, but, like, it wasn't just raw athleticism from Jamal. It was, like, shiftiness. That is just pure athleticism. The Kennard dog.
Mark says Eric Bledsoe. It actually might have been
Dude.
early before he got hurt again.
Bledsoe was a dog.
Yeah, that's
Really
athletic.
hate how
That's
that
athletic,
worked out.
dude.
Really hate how that worked out, man. He was one of my favorite players. Mini LeBron.
Yep. Some people called him the muscle hamster.
The muscle hamster was a good one. Yeah, man, that knee injury was brutal. Let's say 8-1 run. Does that coincide with Jalen Green checking in?
I believe it's since that timeout that
Yeah.
Ott called.
And I think Jalen checked in
Did he?
after that timeout. Jalen Green is a +4. Okay, so if it's been an 8-1 run, then that started before Jalen. Is Twitter down? Or is that just me?
Down in what way? Timeline not
As in,
loading for you?
Yeah, it might just not. And
Yeah,
nothing's
it's not loading for me either.
Yay, the world is free.
Good stuff.
It's working on my phone.
Good.
So we're not that free. Jeez, they are just selling right now.
I think it was the fastest I've ever seen Colin run.
There you go. See, we have not seen that from him as much this season as we did at certain points last season, and I think that is such a fun part of his game that he was really efficient at, is rolling and just putting up a little floater, and that looked smooth. That looked really quick.
I think some of his aggressiveness to the basket and the dribble stuff he's tried to do a little bit more of, I think has helped give him a little bit more room on that, because they gotta stay honest with the other stuff now. They can't just cheat on the one move that he was doing before, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I just got this.
Dang. The other day I had that, and I had to like click each section individually to make them load
what?
manually. It was quite the doozy.
The fall off of Twitter, man.
Yeah, I gotta stop using the fall off so frugally.
Oh, sorry.
It's trademark now, you know.
I'm not going to stop saying fall off. I love J. Cole. I'll listen to the album. I'm not going to stop saying fall off.
Stop using it so frugally. Fall off this, fall off that.
That's true. He didn't say stop using it. He just said, be selective.
I would say that's a pretty apt use of it.
Yeah, I think you have a breadth of vocabulary that you could extend.
Is he
to,
wearing a
I'm
different
just
shirt than the
saying.
rest of the staff?
Yeah,
Of course,
That's a power move.
because he's different.
Clearly.
Good job.
he looks more like a mad scientist in that look there.
Give me an assist.
Like Colin.
Does he qualify as a tough guy from that school in Durham?
Who was that?
Quinn
Grayson.
Snyder?
Quinn?
Yeah.
How is that
I didn't
not a
know. I didn't know
travel?
Quinn went to Duke. Actually,
Oh yeah. He was a point
I was
guard.
not aware.
He was
Okay.
He's one of K's point guards.
What year was this?
I want to say if I had to
'Cause
guess,
this had to be
I would
bef-
say like 80, late 80s, early 90s.
So this was well before my
One.
awareness of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
His pivot stay down.
I don't
was
know
there
about
85 to 89.
Okay. I mean, 80s college basketball, you had to be tough, so
Fair.
I'll give that to him, but I can't say that I saw some
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah,
In fact,
fair.
I wasn't born until 95, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Dear Lord. I was 5 when he was there.
So he was at Duke when MJ was in college.
Right, either
Or right before?
right after,
Right
right after,
after.
Right after me.
You
Okay.
think about it, like MJ paved the way for Quinn Snyder.
right.
Dude,
Sure.
they are selling, and they're still up right now. Atlanta has missed layups, floaters, and a bunch of free throws, and they're up 3.
It's pretty wild. I think Book was taken out early, personally, despite me.
Ooh!
Mm.
Did you take first quarter points?
I sure did.
What'd you take?
6.5.
What does he have?
Oh, 5.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm sorry, man.
Hey,
That's
you know,
gross.
it's just-
All he had to do
gross,
is make
gross,
that
gross.
lefty layup.
I know.
That's tough, bro.
Maybe he'll come
Great
back in
hands also.
for a last play, but it's not looking like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. They don't even do that.
That's tough.
Kellen Olson tweeting that he doesn't see Jalen Green on the bench after
Okay.
playing just 4 minutes.
Let's hope he just had to use the bathroom.
Like Najee.
He had a slight gimp to his step
He did after
going
that.
into the
Yeah,
time.
to the,
Yeah.
for the free throws.
I didn't say anything about it because I don't want overreactions.
Oh, boy.
That's what I was talking about.
Is it an overreaction?
Yes.
They have a foul to give. They're about to.
But
they're about
that
to-
blow by of Kennard was after that.
No, he limped off after the timeout.
They're gonna
that
use
was
their
called
foul to give?
following it.
It's wishful thinking.
Pass.
It did.
Needed Grayson.
Nice.
There you go. Oh, that was close. Super close.
Oh, man. Dream is dead
I think
after
it
a
was
quarter.
good.
Yeah, Mark, that's not good.
Am I tripping or did I see Jamari on the bench?
I feel like I
They
saw
fly
him
him
too,
back
low
out?
key.
That's what I was like. He flew back to Atlanta after playing?
Listen, that draw, that city.
Listen, I get it. I get it. I get it. The Peaches, man.
I'm trying to get
man.
trying to get some info on what's going on.
With Jalen.
Yeah.
I was going to check my desktop social media, but I need to remember to look on my phone because
I will be never painting my nails again.
Dude, I swear to God, Espo, we're gonna have to cut your fingers off if he's out.
No comment.
Oh, Dwayne tweeted too. Don't see Green on the bench. Ryan Dunn in the game for him. Great.
Let's just wait till we get some news in response to it.
I mean, yeah, he could have had to Paul Pierce. So
like I said, man.
Kara, yeah, sure, I'll take the blame if it happened again. I was in a no-win position. If I'd taken the nail polish off and he got hurt, I'd be blamed for that too. So look, even if it is something with him, we've seen this team be a 10-game over 500 team without him. So like,
Yeah, but
not ideal,
yeah.
but also not going to destroy everything that they've built at this point either.
No, but I mean, he's on the bike.
I mean, it could be. They could have put him in for 4, put him on the bike
But
so he doesn't.
but here's the thing,
freeze up.
Dwayne.
Yeah,
But Dwayne tweeted that he was on the bike when he was on the bike before. Dwayne is there, and he's saying that he didn't see him on the bench.
well,
And I don't see him on the bench right now either.
is the bike in the tunnel here? I mean, they're like,
And that's
there
what I
could
was,
be somewhere where he's not
it's
seen.
never.
it.
It's not in the same spot in every arena. Yeah,
This is a
but I
really
mean,
bad time
we'll
for
find
Twitter
out.
to be down.
We'll find out shortly, though.
I'm in contact with somebody that will give us the update. So
I mean, I think unfortunately the fact that we saw him a little gimp, and then
We did.
a 4-minute stint is shorter than his other stint that he had at the beginning of the Sixers game.
Yeah, I
think he
expected him
played
to play
6
the
minutes, yeah.
through the end of the
K-Ray
first.
confirmed he went to the locker room.
To the locker room
Yeah.
on the broadcast.
Yes. The future becomes the present. Said in Atlanta, the bikes are in the parking garage.
Again, what I love about the reserve unit, inbounds on the opposite side of half court, the Suns and the commas run-on sentence potential for the defense. Look how many guys are in the backcourt right now. Look who's initiating offense versus who they wanted to. And now look at them able to just switch it, flatten that out. Defensive shell is intact, speeding them up. Tough bucket. Wasn't easy, though. There it is, Espo.
Yay, Zoom.
I think Oso should have threw that bounce pass to Ryan.
Yeah.
He hesitated just slightly, and I feel like it threw off his rhythm on the shot. Good hands, Grayson. Grayson, Michael Jordan Allen.
That's not the first time you said that either with the stuff that he's doing.
Yeah, man. He's a surprising athlete, I think is the adage used.
Deceptive.
The
Deceptive athleticism.
So he's white.
Which is funny because I'm pretty sure he won the dunk contest at McDonald's
Yeah, the McDonald's dunk contest, yeah.
his year.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody expected it.
Bang. Wasn't the dunk contest that Michael won in Atlanta?
Yes. That was where he took off
So I'm
from the free throw line.
sure
Oh,
Grayson's
man.
just paying homage.
Oh man. just tweet the gif of MJ jumping from the
Dude, let's go, Colin.
Colin's hooping, man.
So I don't want to play in hypotheticals,
Ryan.
but if Jalen is hurt, does that change your thoughts on the trade deadline at all?
Not for me.
Whoa.
Oh
Whoa.
my goodness. What in the world?
Shooting.
Not for me, because I feel like they still need to target the same specific like position, hybrid 4 or 5, someone bigger, add a little more size, a little more versatility to their center room, even if it is a 4 that can play the 5.
I think it might actually make me more aggressive in making that deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still feel like they could benefit from a big that can give them something in between what Mark provides and what Oso provides. And if that guy can play with either or both of those guys, I think they're working with something good.
Yeah.
I'll say, while we're on the topic of trades, since I wasn't on yesterday's show, did we talk about Bobby Portis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was the consensus on Bobby, assuming it involves giving up Royce?
I think we all
Nice in theory, but I don't really want to give up Royce. But you'd be betting on Royce's downside, and Royce's shooting
Falling off a cliff.
falling off a cliff.
Yeah, I mean, right.
Go
Portis
with that.
Portis is an expiring, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm hesitant to do anything, and we talked about this yesterday. To do anything at all that disrupts your
Mm-hmm.
rotation. You know, since you've had such good chemistry, but
Mm-hmm.
it's intriguing because if it doesn't work out, it does open up more money for you too.
Sure. So I would say yes to the Bobby move. And I say that because if the plan is for Rasheer to be playing more minutes incrementally and you have an expiring guy, you're not sure if he's going to be around next season, you're able to get somebody that can help you this season now. Gary
Go
rebound,
Ryan.
offensive rebound, Ryan. And Bobby does a lot of the same things that Royce provides with more size and more defensive impact. That's a tough finish. Royce operates a lot above the break. You know who's shooting better between him and Bobby Portis and above the break threes this season?
Sure, it's Bobby.
Yes.
Bobby's shooting crazy.
Yes,
crazy
and
percentage.
he's for as high as Royce can get with his hot streaks and the low streaks included in that. Bobby's hot streaks can reach that same potential, if not slightly more, but his lows don't hit nearly as hard because one, he's just a better shooter, I believe, but two, he provides a little bit more for you offensively outside of just the three-point shooting, and then defensively, I don't think you can really compare the two. And imagine a lineup where you can put Bobby out there with Mark Williams.
Yeah.
Like you could.
Yeah, I mean,
You could feasibly move Dillon Brooks to the 3, put Bobby at the 4, and that can be your lineup that you're using.
I think my biggest question is what is the
The pass. Oh, my goodness.
wow. What's the incentive for the Bucks there?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're not getting draft picks from the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting Royce, who is got multiple years on his contract.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not sure about Giannis's future, and it becomes a bigger question every day, there. Is that the kind of move that you want to make, or can you get a package Bobby with Kuzma or something else and get something more? I don't know. I almost feel like you might have to be a third team in some kind of trade that Bobby winds up here.
Yeah.
I was saying one thing that I was thinking, and again, like you said, there's not really much you can do to sweeten it. But the only thing I'm curious is if, like, look, the Bucks are just selling, and because things happen, things fall apart. It happens, and Giannis is like, I want to go, or something's quietly being worked on in the background. But yeah, that's the tough part when you can't really sweeten it for the team that you're doing dealings with.
I mean, you could throw in a Ryan Dunn.
True.
Or do you want to sweeten it that way? Like, those are the kind of questions you're gonna have to ask yourself. So.
Yeah, that's the thing for me. I'm betting on the Bucks' downfall in that, and maybe them needing to clear some cap room before getting one of those quote-unquote big fish that they're hunting, that they keep using anonymity in terms of targets with. Yeah, we're planning on doing something big around Giannis. Okay, well, who is that? Because you don't really have any assets that teams are interested in like that. So it's kind of betting on their downfall, but also betting on their incompetence as well.
As a last-ditch effort to try to put something with Giannis there.
Yep.
Like, we can convince him to stay with us. Here's Royce O'Neal.
Okay, so Matt's on the broadcast, so this is going to be talk about the $2 menu item. So we're not getting an update on Jalen Green. He's been at all the road games.
How much do you think that white T-shirt costs? Like, for a billionaire,
It's either a $3 T-shirt out of a packet of 6, or it's like $472.
I swear I had the exact same thought.
Like it's never. It could not be $45. It's either
It's all or nothing.
It's $3 or $300.
it's like, I got this shirt from the $2 menu.
I bet that price went up after you wore it, though.
Green still has not returned to the bench. Suns have yet to provide an update, as Dwayne has asked.
Yeah, I have asked as well and have gotten no word back either.
Sigh.
Oh, that's not.
Has anybody
good.
gone back and watched the play?
Yeah, I did. I tweeted it. It was the blow-by play.
It was that play?
It was
I
the
for some reason
blow-by
thought it was
play.
the
He
before.
he limped a little bit, and as he was walking back to the bench, he shook his head slightly.
Which is similar to the Clippers.
What was the
play.
call?
But the Clippers play was a lot more noticeable. He
Right,
was like
seriously?
limping, grabbing his hamstring and
Yeah.
all of that. This was a lot more subtle, but you have to imagine if he hurts his hamstring again,
Oh, there.
his season's done.
Well, yeah. I mean,
There you go,
I
get it back,
I
boys.
can't imagine if it's actually the hamstring again that you're gonna mess with it anymore. You just shut him down for now.
Like, I saw
Nice.
some people saying, like, suggesting maybe it might be an ankle. But
An ankle would be,
all things considered,
all things considered, if it's anything but his hamstring and it's not like.
Good hands, Dillon.
well,
Yeah,
I would
mean,
say,
yeah, I mean, yeah,
calf would be bad
I mean,
too.
but like the way that he
Yep.
was walking, it didn't seem like he had just completely like.
Look, that's
Hurt
not
himself.
there, bro.
There you
hustle,
go,
Ryan.
Ryan. Wow, what
That's a
a
guy that
hustle
wants
play.
his minutes back right
What
there.
a hustle play right
Yep.
there. from
That's a
Ryan.
guy that's had some conversations about what he needs to do to reclaim the minutes that he's lost. And a guy that cares, clearly.
He might have saw the fake trades I put him in yesterday, and I apologize as I did it.
Gil was calling you up, my guy. He
That's
wasn't
all, that's
calling you
all.
out. That's
Thank
all.
you. That's all. That's all.
I was calling you out.
Well, it's a matter of which.
By the way, I
which
want it
hand
on
were
the
you
record.
using?
Espo ruled in favor of both trades, trading Ryan Dunn
I
away,
want it on record.
including for Jalen Smith.
I want the record to show that I just ruled against Eric on everything because it just became a bit, and that was just more fun.
I just look,
than
man.
anything.
All I know is that Espo wants Ryan Dunn traded.
Hey, for the right thing, you can trade pretty much everybody not named Devin Booker.
Ayrton, do you think we should make a short out of the Jalen Green? Okay, I'll send you the video. Let me tweet. I'm gonna get this Ryan Dunn play.
Better win that jump ball. Offense been a little slow
Yeah.
the last about 6 to 8 minutes now.
Oh, my
and
God.
another live ball turnover.
Yeah,
All
this
right, just
they
hit the
called
video,
the
Eric,
kick
and I'll
this
get you a
time.
headline in a sec.
this
Sweet.
went from like a super high scoring affair early in that first to
Mhm.
just kind of grinding down right now.
I think the positive side about that is the Suns are clearly comfortable playing a slowed down game. You don't want to be doing that because of things that your opponent is doing to you. You want to be doing that because that's the pace you want to play the game at.
Agreed.
I don't think that's the case tonight so far. Another live ball turnover. 4-on-2
I mean,
transition.
it's a tough
Hawks
team,
basket.
obviously, because of the length, but you got to be better.
I mean, the Suns had a near single-digit turnover game against the best defense in the
Yeah.
league. So excuse as far as you're right for sure, but it's not something we haven't seen them excel at going up against. You gotta get some control over this game, fellas. How many transition baskets do you feel like we've seen so far? Rhetorical question, but every time you look up, Atlanta's out on the run. There you go. That shot's there all game. Nice, Mark.
Damn, bro. Coloco's giving them great minutes.
Oh, I
Timeout
thought Mark
coming.
got it.
Oh, wow, okay. You're going to let them run. They get scored on next.
What's going on
Bro,
once they
this
get to the
whole
half court?
Twitter being down thing is really ruining my flow. Yeah, this is not a good stretch for them.
I said in the Philly game, very quietly, man. 58 from the bench is
Mhm.
awesome. If it's coming in addition to the starters handling their end of the weight on that, they can't be being carried by the reserves. It's not an issue. Just noting that game process wise, that's not how you want those things to go too frequently. Good help, Mark.
I also think, and
Yeah,
I'm not saying in this case with you, obviously,
Mhm.
but I think that some people don't realize that usually the starters play against the starters, and the bench plays against the bench. That's a crazy bucket.
Okay, sure.
And the bench plays against the bench, and so it's like, I think the Suns have a much better bench than most other benches, and so when both reserves come in, the Suns can take advantage. But you're right, your starting lineup still needs to be an overall net positive if you're going to do anything in the Western Conference at all.
For sure. And you're also
Whoa.
Oh, that's crazy.
your starting group can't be minus double digits in
No,
games,
absolutely
regardless
not.
of opponent.
And like I said, not in
No,
response to what
for sure,
you
for
said.
sure, for sure.
But just in general, some people are like, oh my God, the bench. It's like, well,
They're not playing against the same
Right,
quality
yeah.
of guys, for sure.
and especially on teams, and I'm not saying Atlanta's this team, but there are some teams where the drop off in bench and starters is drastic.
100%. All things considered, Suns down 2 possessions. Dillon Brooks getting it going, not just offensively, but defensively as well. He's trying to impose his will on the game. This is the picking your spots that we talked about. Not always him scoring, but they've needed somebody to kind of put their foot on the gas and kind of get a spark. Villain doing what he does best at a very opportune time for the Suns in this game so far.
We doing a Q&A at halftime? Or you need to eat your dinner?
I mean, I didn't bring nothing to eat, so I'm chilling.
Well, then I guess breaking news: Steven's doing Q&A at halftime.
Breaking news.
How fucked are the Suns? if Jalen Green's
4:15,
out?
4:15 minute mark. We're not gonna do too many Jalen questions. I'm not gonna lie to y'all because I'm not answering questions on a whim about the injury stuff. If you have questions about what the lineup might look like without him, we can talk that. But
I'm
I
happy
don't
to
want
be
to delve too far
irresponsible.
into that.
I played a doctor once on one of our podcasts, so
A doctor and a lawyer.
hey, you know what? I went to college for multiple years more than I should have, so
It's a part of the growth for Jalen. I think if he starts getting more comfortable with that shot, that'll open up his game a lot. Won't be able to switch his pick and rolls, stuff like that. Good job getting back in that gap, Mark. Already there for that drive. Good job, Grayson.
That's just
Tough
that's
bucket.
just tough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were
timeout.
there that time. That was not bad transition defense there. That's a tough bucket. All right,
Oh,
see,
man,
don't
all
do
right.
too much now,
Okay,
my man.
Okay.
Yeah. Suns on a little bit of a dry.
They all talking their talk.
Nah, that's the Duke guys doing what they do best.
He hit him with the casual too small.
Hit him with the KD too small.
I personally am not a fan of the too small on a midi. If you put your chest in somebody,
he got to his spot though. I ain't gonna lie. He got to his spot though.
He got to his spot, but I mean, I want to see something a little more. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
I like the too small when it doesn't make sense. When the dude's big and you do something on him and hit him with the too small.
The ironic too small.
Yeah, I'm like, really? You don't think the guy that's 6'5" going up against a 7-footer knows he's probably too small for the moment? Yeah.
My favorite too small, I think, is Chris Paul and Kemba Walker. That's probably my favorite.
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah. Which it's funny to see Chris Paul post Kemba Walker up. He was bigger than him, but it's like, fellas.
Yeah. Yeah. Very underrated post players, Christopher Emmanuel Paul.
Indeed.
It is crazy, though, that the Clippers were like, we're just banking on getting rid of Chris Paul.
And it worked.
And getting better. And and they're doing it.
Yawn.
I mean, let's
Were the expectations for this team to make the playoffs or win a championship?
Well, and I'm sorry, this is not Chris Paul's doing there. Like, people, you can make that correlation, but it's not a one-to-one there.
Yeah, the scapegoating failed miserably. The PR stunts also failed miserably, even though they're continuing to press the buttons on that. I'm just curious what the excuse will be come playoff time. Should they make the playoffs?
Well, Kawhi will be out, so.
Yeah, that's not really an excuse either when you build a roster around a guy that hasn't shown to be available. That's not either you know it or you're just a lot less smart than we thought.
Willfully ignorant.
Yes, correct.
Still no update on Jalen Green. We will let you know if we see anything.
I'm going to say this. Jalen Green, if he's out, that changes no expectation for me with this team. We've seen them play as well as as their record shows now without him. I know we were all excited by the possibility of it, but I think this team has enough to continue to compete for one of the 4 through 6 playoff spots just with this roster, even without him.
I don't know if it's necessarily a change in expectations, and unfortunately, this is probably something we'll be talking about on our postgame show. I think it's more about a change in potential ceiling, right? I don't think this team can reach its full ceiling if they don't have Jalen Green because we've seen some of the faults of not having him.
So let's go.
Yep, can't do that.
But I do agree with you, Espo, where I still expect them to be a good team.
I wonder mentally, though, right, where, in the back of your mind, you're just thinking, let's just keep getting through this because we know he's coming back. And, again, we have no idea the extent of what it is, or whatever. But if you kind of get to a point where there is another setback or another scare or tweak or whatever you want to call it in that event that's the case, you're probably not thinking like that anymore, and you don't – that doesn't –
So, Espo, guess what?
What?
Back-to-back possessions after the timeout. Suns 4 points. What action got them those 4 points?
Zoom.
Vroom, 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 indeed. This time, Oso keeps it as the screens are being set for Devin. The lane is wide open to his left.
I love it. He's using the dribble. He's attacking.
I appreciate that he stuck with the left, too, because he almost lost it. But he stuck with it.
Espo, guess what?
3 in a row. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
If you're wondering why Steven and Espo are zooming around, it is because Steven dropped a Steven Studies earlier this week, I believe it was yesterday, talking about how the Suns are using that specific action to help keep defenses on their toes. So make sure you check that out. after our post game tonight. I'd usually say watch it at halftime, but guess what? Steven's answering questions at halftime.
Well,
So
Indeed.
Bang!
there we go, boys. Way to fight. Way to fight.
What a break out of this timeout from the Suns. Getting some stops, controlling the pace, the tempo of the game.
Shuffled those feet, didn't he?
Yes, indeed. That is also a kill for the Suns. They're getting the job done right now.
Book said, "Oh, you're not here? All right, I'll knock that down." Speaking of Zoom, there's Boosie courtside.
Shout out, little Boosie.
Gotta be the biggest Hawks fan from Louisiana that there is, but you know,
Definitely.
more power to him.
And again, if you didn't catch that, Hawks fan from Louisiana, connect those dots.
An oh-so off-the-dribble poster is exactly what I needed in my life.
Needed a jolt of energy. Needed some positivity. I would call it that.
Yeah, also has had a very efficient and productive road kind of swing for the Suns. I think the first game in Miami left a little bit to be desired, but in every game since then, he's had multiple moments. I think he has 2 or 3 posters as well.
Amanda Pflugrad said, no updates yet, hoping to have one here shortly on Twitter. But that was also 12 minutes ago, so
Shortly has passed.
I
She
would
might have
say
just
so.
meant halftime, but
Yeah,
but I
hopefully
get it.
halftime.
Damn.
$59-59.
Suns tying this one up. Chance to take the lead going into halftime. Scoring, perking right back up after a little bit of a drought.
And Suns fighting, and that's what they've always done.
Mm-hmm.
They did it last time Jalen got injured.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they needed to kind of like deal with the CJ's.
I said, man, it can't be him. Yeah, Freckled Mamba, the point of no updates in 20 minutes is not
ideal.
not ideal at all.
I think CJ's got 14.
I think we can officially say, or maybe he's taking a crap is not accurate. It's
Maybe he
Or
has
it's a
food
vicious one.
poisoning.
he had some bad lemon pepper wings.
It's a bad wings. Bro, is it 2017? Like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. CJ's got 16 points on 10 shots. Okay, you can't. Dang. We talk about closing halves well.
Mm-hmm. There you go. That's it.
This game's been a weird back and forth. A lot of runs for both teams.
Yeah, for sure. Atlanta up 5 going into the half.
All right, well, I'm going to go try not to cry and just pray that Amanda Pflugrad tweet, Jalen Green is fine, he just had to poop.
That'd be the professional way
would
to
be
put
just
it
amazing.
out.
She has to use the emoji, though. That is the requirement.
Yeah, that would be great. Espo, you're staying on?
Yeah, for the time being.
All right.
I'll keep our friend Steven
Send
company.
your questions in.
Wait for the prompt. Working on something, then we'll let you guys know when to start shooting questions, and I'll kind of answer accordingly. So give us a few moments, please.
Yes, and please ask very specific medical questions. That's all we're taking here.
I got nothing for them on anatomy.
Well, if we want to talk about hamstring tears, there's a muscle like this, right? And a hamstring strain is actually a tear. The different grades are just based on the severity of the tear. And if it's a grade 3, that means it's actually torn off the bone. And that's all I know. That's the extent of my medical knowledge.
And how did you come about this medical knowledge?
From a former Suns trainer who has been a friend of mine and has come and talked on multiple of my programs about that injury and others. So. And I did talk to him about the coming off the bench, and that it was a a strategy that they use sometimes for guys that are coming back from soft tissue injury
For
like
sure.
that to help manage the minutes. So,
For sure.
look, I know I'm going to be told I'm being too optimistic or copium. We've seen this team do it all year without him. I don't know why the belief would be that they can't continue to if Jalen is actually out. That's so.
Is ready? For sure. All right, let's go ahead and get the chat up, and we will get these rolling. Go ahead and send those questions in.
You can ask us anything. We just don't have to answer
Correct.
everything.
Correct.
That is the rule here on the program. It's definitely not an ankle, like some people are trying to speculate.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Ayrton, with the prompt, will we see questions in the box that is created? For sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. So feel free to, if the question that you ask doesn't get answered, feel free to just send it in the embedded thread here on YouTube, and me and Espo are checking now.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll let y'all know obviously by answering the question when we see it. But
We've got one from Deborah. She says, "What do you feel we need to do to win this game?"
start with taking care of the basketball, Deborah. We appreciate you always. Not gonna be easy to win against a team full of athletes like Atlanta when you have, as I'm double checking the number, you have 3 live ball turnovers that they scored directly off of and 7 total turnovers in the first half. That's not good enough. That's not bad, but considering the kind of one after another nature in same sequences of plays, you can't have those happening too often against that team.
Yeah, just continue to be aggressive on defense too. That's been your hallmark all year.
Mm-hmm.
They they go down. Jordan Ott takes a timeout. They come back and they score at will, and then it's like they forget, and Jordan Ott has to call a timeout again to remind him what they need to do. Just play your game.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Where is it? Future becomes a present. It's not a question, but it says, I agree with Espo. If Green out, Suns might need to be more aggressive at the trade deadline. I would consider certain alternatives that may make me more aggressive on a Bobby Portis move because then I have a more balanced lineup there. But this is going to be difficult. There's going to be a lot of questions you have to answer now in a very truncated timetable.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, who was it that asked about the best case scenario? Ishmael 32-Z asked, "What's the best scenario or best case scenario for Green's injury? Ankle sprain, high ankle sprain."
Yeah, I mean, could be that. That would probably be the best of the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though.
I think anything unrelated to the hamstring muscle would probably be a sense of relief to everybody.
How about a non-soft tissue injury?
Yeah, that part for sure. For sure. Thank you, Deborah. We appreciate you always making time from multiple time zones away to tap in with us. Again, chat, as Ayrton prompted in the YouTube chat, go ahead and send your questions in the chat for the live stream. Espo and I are actively kind of searching out to make sure we kind of get to these as they come in. What's up?
Lemonade says, "Where are you guys watching from? Whose office is that?" This is our office. This is the PHNX home studios. Not home, but this is our home, away from home.
True.
So this is our viewing area right here in PHNX HQ.
Math of the Power Joe, or Math of the Power of Joe, someone who's consistently tapping in with us, asks, what about defensive adjustments that the Suns should make in the second half, or for the second half, rather? I start with them getting back to pressuring the ball. They had some moments with it, but I do also feel like they could have done a better job of having it there consistently. There was a few times Dyson Daniels brought the ball up the court, no one's guarding them, and they get into their offense with like 19, 20 seconds on the clock. Your defense hasn't been bad, but when you're trying to ramp up your turnovers because Atlanta's been operating comfortably, you need your pressure to kind of set the tone to start that sentence and the run-ons that we get to. So ball pressure for one. And then the other one for me, they had a couple of second chance points and opportunities mixed in with the live ball turnovers. You got to pick one of those. You can't have them all happening at one time against you.
Yeah, it's the live ball turnovers. They have 17 fast break points, right? Most of those coming off the live ball turnovers. You clean that up, this is a totally different game, and that's what you're going to have to do in the second half. And hell, it'd be nice to return the favor of making a comeback. I know it's only a 5-point game. It's not a 20-some-odd point game. But returning the favor of making a comeback against them like they did against you, and do it by just protecting the basketball and pressuring them defensively. I think that's is exactly what you're going to have to do. Kara wants to know, SPG, what are some of the things that the Suns are doing well tonight?
Yeah, I think they're doing a good job of getting into their offense efficiently as far as time. 20 seconds, 21 seconds on the clock. They're finding a way to get into an action early to not allow for the defense to weigh on them and make them take shots late in the shot clock. Now, making shots has been an issue at times, especially earlier on in the game. But you want to do a better job of taking care of the ball and just getting a shot on goal. I don't think they've had an issue getting shots on goal that they like. It's just a matter of if it's been after a deflection or if they've turned the ball over before they can actually get a shot on goal. And defensively, I think their activity's been good. You want to do a better job of rebounding the ball. Like Espo said, the transition points, but also some of the second chance opportunities. Yes. I think they can clean up. Those are controllable things. They need to do a better job with that. And also, again, shout out Oso Iguodaro. Not always the box score, just the impact on the game. He continues to be available and ready for his team when they call his number.
Nashy has it more of a comment than a question. It says, Green was damaged goods. The Rockets were eager to trade him. It's no different than the Beal trade. Suns just don't have a tenured front office. Matt has no patience at all. No. 23-year-old kid that played 82 games last year. The Rockets were horny for Kevin Durant. That's what it comes down to. And they knew that they could move him, the one young piece that the fans had turned on because of a bad playoff performance, without taking hell from their fans with it. That's exactly why they did it. And this is not Bradley Beal, and this is not you got sold damaged goods. It's a guy that has had some bad luck with soft tissue injuries, which happens when guys move as fast as he does, and that's just not the reality of it. I got to ask you a question. We've talked a lot about the Zoom action because of your video. Is that one of the biggest reasons why this offense has been so different than last year's? How effectively they've used that and used it to get into other actions as well, and kind of manipulate the defense with it?
So I think, I want to say yes, but truthfully, this is something that literally every team in the league runs. We've seen Atlanta run it about 8 times in the first half as well. True. So it's less about kind of inventing something that no one else is doing. But I think what makes it different for the Suns is, one, their personnel. It's not Devin Booker that's running it for other teams. Yeah. So that's going to hit a little different for you. For two, outside of Devin, the Suns have elite spacing, both in personnel but also in where those guys are with any given action that they're running. And in the film session, I talked about probably 5 or 6 different ways in which they went about it. There was probably 3 or 4 ways that didn't make it just because they haven't happened in this recent stretch of games that I've seen them get into that action. And them being able to get into these actions in so many different ways, get Devin going to his left or get him going to his right, run it from the sideline, running from the deep corner. Like, there's all of these different angles are putting defensive guys in position to have to do something different. And then the last part of that is, as action is happening, so Devin's coming towards the ball in some capacity, the guys on the backside aren't just standing and watching. Sometimes somebody's cutting. Sometimes somebody's exchanging with one another, which is, again, changing the roles of the defenders. That guy wants to sit there and watch Devin as he's coming off of the handoff, but Royce O'Neal is lifting as Grayson switches positions with him. So now he's at the nail instead of at the rim. And now when Devin turns the corner, it's a layup instead of that guy that was waiting for him being able to block the shot. So it's all of the principles that Ott has and then being able to kind of trigger them in succession with what primary action they're getting into.
I mean, so are those principles, I mean, when you look at it, essentially any good offense is truly about manipulating that defense. It's a giant chess match between them. And so when a team like last year defaults into ISO ball, you're not getting those switches, you're not forcing that defensive movement, and that's why things stagnate, right? So essentially Jordan Ott is just trying to play the best game of chess he can out there by using those actions off actions to find the right matchup.
That's it. And I think because they do these things so consistently, they're predictable. But even with predictability, you can, like, a team can know what you're doing. But if one person is not in position defensively and someone else either is late trying to compensate for that or they just go too soon, there's something else that's open. And so there's a pass against the Brooklyn Nets where Devin's coming off a zoom action from sideline out of bounds. I can't remember who it was that was opposite of Devin, but Dillon Brooks is cutting baseline. The one defender that's in help at the nail is trying to stop Devin. So the person that's defending Dillon tries to help the person at the nail with the shooter that's in the corner now. Forgets that Dillon is right behind him. So Devin just dumps it off underneath the basket to Dillon. Everybody crashes down to Dillon. And then I think it might be Royce O'Neal that gets the widest open catch-and-shoot three that you can get outside of warm-ups for a game. And, again, it's guys trying to make decisions to cheat the process because they know what they're doing, and the Suns being able to counter it without even thinking because they already know where guys are.
Is the hope sometimes, too, that you're moving so fast in those actions that it's a guy's instinct that just takes over to help, and that causes that ability to find that guy wide open? I didn't mean to take over the whole Q&A. I found the video fascinating and kept asking my computer screen questions, realizing you weren't there. So I figured I'd do it with you here in person.
I think the fun part about it, you've mentioned it a lot of times, is gravity.
Yeah.
Anytime Devin is involved in a primary, we just saw it with the play before halftime with Oso. I'll clip it after the game, but Oso gets a wide open drive to the left because the Suns have run zoom action twice, gotten positive results, and now everybody's attention is, okay, where's Devin? We just saw them run this. They're doing it from a different spot. Oh wait, Oso can drive. Yeah. Oh wait, he can dunk too. Everybody's late. Like,
and that's a counter move, right? That you say, you can do this once they start biting on this.
Exactly.
So you're setting them up.
Exactly. They took the bait. Yeah. They took the bait. Yep. And, again, that comes back to the malleability of Devin. He doesn't always have to have the basketball to have impact. You can get a gravity assist, no different than you can get a secondary assist or a screen assist. Yeah. That's another example of it right there.
Why do they call it Chicago and why do they call it Zoom? And then we'll get back to the game.
So I don't know where the Chicago part came from because a Chicago screen, if you ask a coach, is what they ran for Michael Jordan. Is just a pin down for MJ from the weak side dunker spot. The Suns ran it a lot with Kevin Durant. So that's what Chicago action, if you ask a coach, is. But somewhere along the lines, Chicago action, a screen into a handoff became what's an iteration of Zoom now. But, yeah. I don't know where the origin of that is. It's a little bit confusing, but yeah.
So I did some.
It's deep dish Zoom, right?
Deep dish Zoom.
Yeah. I did some research, and the people might want to hear this. Oh, green hamstring tightness, precautionary hamstring tightness.
I still don't like that.
Amanda Pflugrad reporting it now.
Wait.
Yeah, well, that's not what you wanted to hear. If it's a hamstring,
no. But that's honestly, if it is the hamstring, it's best case scenario.
Yeah, but again, this is, I don't know. You hear hamstring tightness, and it's like, okay, well, what is it really? It's just tightness right now, but is there more imaging? Like, I wouldn't expect him for a while. Like, I wouldn't expect him in the next few games, but that's, my medical degree that I never got and pure speculation. So okay.
Well, I mean, look, man, that's we would have preferred it to be an ankle or something like that, but you don't want it to be the hamstring. But precautionary hamstring tightness, I'm sure they waited a long time to give an official update. That's it's not the worst.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't like it. I mean, I don't like it at all.
somebody. So Jeff says tightness that isn't bad. Just means not ready. I'm sorry, but if you're not ready after 9 weeks of not being out there, then it's concerning to me. Like if it's tightness, it's still concerning. I'm not doom and gloom, and like I said, I still think that they can still win and they can still be a factor in pushing for a playoff, not a play-in spot, even without him. But yeah, I'm not overly optimistic.
So I know a lot of people are talking about how long Jalen's been out, and I do wonder, because we had heard multiple times like we're being very precautious with him, if maybe he was out for too long to the point where he couldn't get the strength that he needed to get. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, but I do wonder. I do wonder.
So not the most ideal start to the second half for the Phoenix Suns. Amidst the news being reported, they got to get a grip on this game and get a grip quick.
Yeah, like I said though, I would be all right if they returned the favor to Atlanta for what they did in Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can have your lead, and we're gonna come back and kick you in the teeth.
For sure.
And that's to say, we've seen this team do it before, right? It was the Knicks game where we're like, well, this is danger zone potentially, and they responded.
Yep.
So.
There you go, Royce. Timeout. Suns make adjustments, hit some shots.
This is the two times that Ott stopped a Hawks run in the first half with a timeout. Suns went on a run of their own to take the lead back both times.
Yeah.
Got to get a board like that.
Mm-hmm.
Good board call.
In there, clean it up.
Still, this team without Jalen Green should still win this game with the way the Hawks. Oh, wow, that's a play.
Too many moments for the Suns where they're not making crisp decisions.
Right.
In terms of what a passing lane that's available is versus one that's not.
I mean, be ready.
For sure.
There you go. Oh.
Come on, Dillon.
Need it.
Fun test for the Suns that's taking place right now. This is part of why I was excited for them to have this game against this team. Nice little tug of war in terms of strength versus strength.
There you go. Please, Royce.
Hey.
To
That's
EJ's
the-
point, you got to make shots, but you got to get stops before anything else.
Yeah.
It's what's
I mean-
been missing for them so far in tonight's game.
So it's a 9-point game. Atlanta's shooting hot
That is
from three.
entirely
Dang,
Jeez,
steps.
man.
Steps.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, they called a foul.
They call it push off.
I want to point out too, Atlanta leads the league in assists per game. 22 on 29 field goals.
Yeah, they move the ball, man.
As of right now. So, you know, Jalen Johnson probably gonna have a triple double by the midway point of this quarter.
Yeah. Like we said, average on the season, 8 assists,
Nice.
double in points and rebounds on average. So, gotta make it count. There you go.
Nice, Bo.
Finding a glass there.
Also,
is-
not to like add on, but the Rockets are up 14 on Detroit at the end of the third.
Well,
Take
we know
care of your
Detroit,
business.
Detroit is not gonna roll over, but
No.
yeah, you gotta handle yours. Good deflection there.
active hands is making up for a couple lapses.
100%.
Royce has come out of that timeout strong. Hit a 3, a layup, deflection. He might have had back-to-back steals. Or not steals, but a steal and then a deflection there.
Ooh.
Dang, that's a nice move. Eddie. Oh, my God.
That's the length
Active
factor.
I mean, yeah, who's the shortest player on the court right now for the Hawks?
Corey Kispert.
6'5"?
He's not small
No.
at all. But yes, that is the smallest guy on the court for Atlanta.
So he's listed at 6'6". That's crazy.
Yeah. He's a taller guy for sure. He's
They called it out of bounds. Know where your feet are.
yeah, you can't have that.
I think when it comes to Jalen, as the Suns, they're only down 9 here. They could still make a run, and we know they will fight. There's that Book 3. Bang, now you're down 6. That next injury report's going to stay a lot.
Nice. Ah,
Oh, man. Royce has been really, really phenomenal, though, in this quarter.
activity.
Will it say that much, though? Because they could hide behind that tightness for a while that, hey, it's tightness, he's out as precaution. And that you could sit on that for a while without
I think if he's
changing
but
it.
if he's out, I think if he's not even questionable, if he's out for the injury report, or if he's if he's questionable,
Do we
okay.
really think he's going to be questionable for Sunday after flying on a plane with
I don't
hamstring
know.
tightness? I think he's out. It'd be smart to keep him out at least one game, because we know that it's 30. I think it was 37% likelihood of once you injure it, when you come back, it's a recurrence at 37%. So even if it's tight, if you put him back out there on Sunday, you're really risking a bigger problem. All right, back to my dinner. I'll hop on if I have anything else.
Dang. Good activity.
Nice mark.
Oh yeah,
okay,
Mark.
Mark. Yeah, make them call timeout.
I give a lot of credit to Royce here, helping kind of ignite things. Get big, Mark. Thank you all for being here. I know that this is it's sad. It's a little depressing. I mean, I get it. Maybe it's okay, whatever. We'll see. But not what you wanted in Jalen Green's second game back, but we do appreciate you all being here. If you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, especially that subscribe button right now. We are less than 900 followers away from 50,000 subscribers. So if you could help us get there, we would really appreciate that. If you're new around here, we do pregame and postgame shows for every single game. We'll do a couple of watch-alongs a month, back-to-back watch-alongs here on PHNX Suns. And we got you covered in the offseason, too. 5 days a week, live shows talking about the Suns. If you love basketball, we are the place for you. Plus, if you're an Arizona sports fan, PHNX Sports has you covered on every single front, from Cardinals to Diamondbacks to college, everything and everything. That's right, everything twice right here on PHNX Sports. Anime and Hoop says, yeah, the vibes feel low. Yeah. How could it not, right?
Well,
how could it not feel low right now?
I get that it lowers the excitement here because of what we were looking for with Jalen, but think back a week ago. Jalen wasn't there. You're still riding high because of where this team is. I get it may lower the ceiling a little bit, but I don't think it makes the floor drop out from under you. I still think this is a very, very good team with or without Jalen, depending on how serious it is.
No, but I think those are two different things, right? Where I agree with you in the sense that this team still is so much more than that, and they've proven that. They were 9 games above 500 before he came back. But it's just hard when you wait so long for who should be your second best player, and now it's like this injury where it almost feels like it's never going to go away. And I know that's not true. Eventually it will, but it's hard when it feels like that. It's super deflating. But the Suns are still fighting. They're only down 4. And that's impressive. I appreciate that out of them. They did the same thing against the Clippers when Jalen went out, as this team just doesn't give up, Gil.
No, right, and I think that's the thing. I understand how we were excited about starting to learn what it was going to look like, and as soon as we were getting back into that mode, it was taken away from us yet again. So I think it's a little bit of an exhausting feeling of like, man, we were just here before, and also we've talked about it before, and again, we have no idea how serious this situation is, but that whole idea or concept of like the runway and how long it would take for these guys to get used to playing with one another. And I think we were excited about the benchmarks that they reach. And again, it's hard to talk about it and cover it without knowing, what the deal is, what circumstance, what the situation is. So I think it's important, as hard as it is, to just kind of reserve your reactions or your judgment on the situation until we get some type of full understanding of, okay, hey, this is going to be a such and such type of thing or whatever, because it could be, oh, hey, we avoided disaster, expect to see him back soon. But I guess we'll see.
Teller580, I'm going to read this because it's a super chat. Says, Beal here. I've been mentoring Jalen. Wink. Man.
I will say, though, the tough part about it is that plays one game coming back from the initial injury, and it's the second game that he just can't get over the hurdle with.
1-point game.
And then you rinse and repeat once he comes back again. I understand the angst. I understand, the downer part of it for sure. Just got to let it kind of play out, though, man. These soft tissue injuries are no joke. They're recurring for more reasons than one. Let the training staff do what it is they're here to do and hope for the best with it. But this Suns team, it can roll and has shown to be able to roll even without Jalen. I think that part matters in it as well. Great job, Grayson. Touchdown.
Bang. That's 2 dunks for Grayson Allen.
Come fly with me.
Michael Jordan.
He had that layup. You know what I mean?
Could have took off from the free throw line there if he wanted to.
Next time.
I did not have that on my list.
I was thinking Michael Jordan's Come Fly With Me, but yeah, Frank Sinatra too.
It's true.
Devin Booker 1-3 away from tying the season high.
It's the little things.
Whoa.
Ayrton didn't know they called the foul. I didn't know either. Should have seen Ayrton's hands fly into the air.
We should have known Booker's going to have a game tonight. When you see C.J. McCollum and Dyson Daniels, you might think you're playing against the Pelicans. And that's probably the mindset that he put himself in.
It's a very relevant point there, sir.
I didn't think about that.
Very relevant point there.
Whoa. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe that ran out in the first half.
The makes.
Yeah, or whatever that was. Goody?
Optical Illusion says there's an update from Amanda. Precautionary right hamstring tightness. Yeah, like we And we
Ooh,
appreciate-
what? Oh, I got kicked.
but-
I was like, what?
it's the same thing that she said before. Precautionary right hamstring tightness. I changed the headline to put precautionary in there.
Should have known.
Nice.
Should have known. Yeah, that's a
Yes.
Yeah.
Good pass, Goody.
third dunk? No. Whoa.
Oh.
Booker quietly has 27
Guess
points
who
right
has
now.
the lead? Guess what
17 shots, correct?
lineup came into the game and completely sparked it yet again? Those reserves.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Goodwin, Osui Gadaro, throw Devin and Dillon in the mix in this iteration of it. Timeout Hawks. Suns up 3.
And that's the beauty of this team's run on sentence-ness or whatever or what have you. When we talked about it, especially when we got asked, we got a super chat at like minute 28 of pregame about the lineups that we would see close games, so we didn't really elaborate on it the way that we would have if we had gotten it, at a different time. But one thing I said, right? I said it's going to be Book. It's going to be one of Dillon or Jalen when he's ready to go.
Yep.
And then you name it, whatever the game calls for, whatever the flow of the game calls for. And we said it before. You said it. Book stabilizes whatever lineup is out there, especially when he's playing the way that he's playing tonight. So we're seeing it in real time.
For sure. It's really not like a secret sauce recipe why the second or reserve units play so well. They just play harder than anybody else that they're going up against. And I think that part matters as much as anything because you see it impact the game. Atlanta was very comfortable running their offense. When this lineup got on the floor, they have been the exact opposite of that for more reasons than one. And it's all rooted, again, in multiple efforts from individuals and them putting those multiple efforts together as a unit. Atlanta inbounding the basketball after timeout. How many Suns guys do we see in the backcourt?
3. We should do like a Sesame Street style basketball thing with you.
Look at Jordan Goodwin,
the kids need
man.
to learn too.
Look at Goody,
3.
man.
I'm about to say I need a 3 from Jordan Goodwin, but no, I needed Jalen Green 15-plus points. Unfortunate.
Whoa.
Get that Goody.
Good.
Oh, that's tough.
He put it where nobody
Great
else
help
could get
for
it.
Yeah,
Devin,
awesome stuff.
Because Kristen
Sensational
Koloko
help
brought it
defense.
down. Way to be there.
The pass. Oh, good
Damn,
block, Christian.
Loco, man.
Baseline to baseline.
That was ball don't lie because also definitely caught that out of
Yeah,
bounds.
for sure. For sure. Good help.
Yeah,
Nice,
Goody.
Bodies.
All over the place.
Oh.
Sound like
And then he
Franklin
got
Samuels.
bodies.
Oh, no, they took it away.
Oh, he called offensive?
Yeah, that's tough.
You got to be kidding me.
He said the same thing.
There's a flagrant or attack.
Yeah.
CJ McCollum ruined the league.
Oh, he just didn't get an and one. He wanted continuation.
Yeah, for sure. As he earned.
Oh, that's even worse. Wait, that's even worse. I mean, I guess it's not worse because it's not the foul on Brooks, but
I think they're calling the step through another basketball move, which I don't think it was. I think the step through, he was stepping into the
Shai
shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander does that. They're giving him 8 points.
Oh, dang. I'll say he'll get 3 that way, but no.
I mean, yeah, that's tough to just throw up that shot.
Yeah. Late whistle. Late whistle. I won't dispute what was whistled, but it was late.
Mhm.
350th career 25-plus point game for Devin Booker.
It's a lot of buckets, man.
Teller 580 with the $2 super chat says, I've never seen Ott stand up for players with refs.
He does during timeouts. He picks his spots.
Well, see, I feel like it's not demonstrative, so it doesn't stand out.
Mhm.
But I think he has
There's an effectiveness to not earning bad will with officials. I would say there's great intention with that. There's resolve that comes with that too. Most
Whoa.
coaches don't always have that, but yeah, Jordan is very meticulous with how he goes about talking with officials. So also great showing of help there on that strong side block. No impact on the shot. Just the fact that he was there though played into the decision making. Short roll read on the other side. Need that though.
Oh, good
Grayson.
active hand.
Oso
Oso
has
again.
played some immaculate defense this game.
This whole road trip, man.
Yeah.
Just talking about it in the first half.
Oof.
Whoa.
Tough!
that
That's a big bucket.
Gross,
That
gross,
was
gross,
tough.
gross, 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 gross. Sounds like a Tim Robinson sketch. Gross, 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 gross. Oh, man, yeah. Luke Kennard, you're a pigeon.
Not the first time that's
Things
been
we
said
knew
tonight.
coming into the game for sure.
I appreciate that Luke Kennard fouled, made a second effort, and made a third effort, and still the and one.
Yeah, for sure.
Teller 580 says, Bobby Hurley or Ott, who you got with the $2 super chat? I'm taking Ott.
The guy's not defeated, deflated, whatever word it was.
So again, the Jordan Goodwin, also Iguodala switches, just throwing a wrench in everything that an offense is trying to run. Now, if they're better with their rotations, they get a stop there. But again, it's not coming at the cadence at which Atlanta necessarily wanted to. Ball movement got them to 3.
Kennard looks like Frank Kaminsky without Riz.
Wow.
Pass. One
You
more.
gu-
One
you
more.
guys wish I was
One
eating
more.
dinner still?
I'm just, oh, whoa. Oh, no, Mo.
Oh.
Yeah, Goody.
Guess who?
Government
Element.
his government mandated putback.
How in the world
tough.
did he get that? That was unbelievable. The gladiator coming through again.
It's a science. He's mastered the he's mastered the science of rebounding.
Call him the Goodyator.
The goodie. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, first man to the
Nice!
floor.
This
That's a foul.
team!
Cash that.
This team is everything, man.
There we go.
Wow.
They fight,
They've,
man.
they've awakened.
They freaking fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
so
yes!
this is fun.
Oh my God! What
Dunk
a
something.
sequence!
Touchdown.
Yay! What a sequence, man!
7-point lead.
What a sequence!
That was 16 and a third for Book.
Oh, and that game's getting physical. Detroit, Houston.
It's been physical. There's already been a flagrant
It
in
is
this
two of the
thing.
most physical teams in the league. That is no surprise right there. Good help, Goody. Another
Oh,
stop.
yeah.
That's
Good
about
Oh, yeah.
Finish it.
6 or 5 stops in a row now to end the quarter. Sorry, good
Oh,
hustle.
whoa, 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 whoa! What happened? Somebody fell down and held his leg.
Who?
Devin Booker.
Oh my God, bro!
God.
Oh,
Okay.
my gosh, bro.
Now I'm worried.
Nah, man. Oh my
Seriously.
God.
Why?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's not.
Is that the same ankle he missed early in this
He
road
missed
trip?
sco-
With?
yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, that's not good at all. He can't put pressure on it.
Oh, he just stepped on his foot.
Oh.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's his right ankle.
Random and probably, maybe, loosely, probably unrelated, but that's the shoe that was like not complying with him earlier. I mean, maybe it's not the shoe, but that's the side of the.
I've got Nike on line 1. They'd like you to stop bringing that up.
The one that he couldn't get tied. It might have been a user error. Nike, I don't want any problems. I wear all your products.
I mean, so hopefully that's just a rolled ankle like we saw him come back from, but.
Yeah, that kills. It's just like that. Like the shock of that just kills.
Well, yeah, and the initial trying to put weight on it.
Yeah, go retape it, and go take a look at it, retape it, see where you are, and then go from there.
You kidding me, man?
All right, the Suns got a game to win still, regardless of who's available and who's not. That's where their focus is.
Who did he
right
roll
now.
his ankle on?
Okongwu, he stepped on Okongwu's foot.
Big time fourth quarter coming up. Suns are up 91-84 going into the fourth quarter. Major third quarter. Double checking the numbers really quickly. They scored in the third quarter. Can I get this off my screen, please? All right, let's see. Third quarter, the Suns outscored the Atlanta Hawks 32-20. Atlanta scored 27 in the first, 37 in the second, and this is the defensive response and the margin response that you wanted in that third quarter. 32-20, that's how you get the lead going into the fourth.
So Suns not named Dillon Brooks are shooting 54% in tonight's game, and they are 9 of 21 from 3 outside of Dillon. So you're going to have to find somebody to step up, as Book had 31 so far. I think your candidate's probably Grayson, who's 7 of 8 tonight from the field, and only 1 3-pointer as well. So he has 4 steals today.
Yeah. The Suns had 8 steals in the third quarter, too, by the way. I want to mention that part as well.
Oso steal is gonna be one of my favorite possessions of the year.
Yep. It's just so, like, that was such a roller coaster.
They have 10 more steals than Atlanta, and we talked about it at halftime. Steven, that turnovers, forcing turnovers, is going to be a big part of them getting back in it. They've also limited the turnovers. They only have 9 to Atlanta's 18 now. So
that is part of the formula for success for the Suns.
I was going to say, when you talked about candidates that could step up here, got my eyes on Colin Gillespie. We saw that move, that finish. He looked pretty comfortable doing that. He looked pretty confident. It just hasn't been a game that's called for him to do much. But now, 9 points on 6 shots is tight. He's shooting. He's also got 5 boards and 4 assists. He's been doing a little bit of everything. And honestly, if anybody can step up, I think he'll be somebody I could see making some big shots here down the stretch. Listen, man, if you haven't won in a place in nearly 12 years, it ain't going to be easy to do it.
Not at all.
So you got to dig deep here.
I want to know what we did to the basketball gods in Atlanta.
Jeez, man.
Might not be the basketball guys involved with that. Just throwing that out there. Relevant, but just throwing that out there. So I remember when Devin did it in Miami, he also came back in that very same game and then missed the next one.
This looked worse, though.
Just throwing
The
it
reaction.
out there for the
The
conversation
reaction, I
part
think,
of
was
it.
what was,
This.
Well, I mean, the last one, he just hobbled straight to the locker room because he was right there in that corner already. But
Yeah. Like we said, I think we've all done that in whatever level we're playing, and that initial pain, especially when you step on somebody's foot like that, that reaction can be much more visceral than the actual injury turns out. being.
Dude, Oso might be our dude of the night.
Got a feeling somebody else is gonna have something to say within that. But yeah, for
Grayson's
sure.
also got. I mean, Oso's at least blue collar. Oso's the counting stats aren't crazy, but like, oh my god, man, he's been so good. He's been incredible on defense.
Also, that's what you're saying about the
That's a
shock
bad foul.
of landing on somebody's foot. Like, I think that you don't even realize you're about to, because obviously if he saw a Kongu there, he would have avoided him.
Yeah.
So like you're like surprised and you're shocked, like, oh man, I just stepped on somebody's foot. Oh man, my ankle just touched the ground. This is bad, So
Yeah, then you automatically are gonna crumple the ground because of the both. You have no strong footing and you're in that pain. So, Jalen Johnson 1 assist away from a triple double here.
Yep, there's a reason why he's third in assists total and per game, and then first in assist points created. A lot of those assists for him, no different than Devin Booker, end up in 3-point opportunities for his teammates. Grayson versus the Kongu switch.
got him.
Get to the left hand.
2 feet in the lane.
Great.
Good things happen.
Great drive from Grayson.
Had him on his hip and kept him there.
Well, we've said a lot about Grayson's drives this season. I'll continue to say, if you're going to give him his left hand, he will never turn down that offer and opportunity and take you up on that, actually. You're going to need those going down this stretch, especially if both of your best scorers are not available the rest of it.
Yep. Interesting factor. It won't come into play tonight because obviously not dressed, but Jamari Bouye, will wind up getting an opportunity here again in all likelihood because of what occurred tonight.
For sure. It's a good contest, Colin.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Suns will be searching for offense the rest of this game. Need their defense to maintain the level it was in the third.
Yeah,
you did a little too much there.
Yeah. I don't want to see them get away from their principles, though, right? Yeah,
For sure.
and just try to quick shots and whatever. Do what worked for you and continue to stick with it, and hopefully it'll continue to lead to looks. I know you're not running it with Devin, and that, but don't get away from it just because you don't have Devin out there now.
100%. Went to the action about 6 times in the third quarter alone. You can throw Grayson in there. You can throw Colin in there. Keep working with what was working for you template wise.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
deflection, Ryan.
Ryan and Oso are defending their asses off right now.
Well, and this is an opportunity for Ryan to because there's going to be some minutes, definitely tonight, for him to come in here and try to have an impact where he's started to fall out of the rotation. He can earn it back.
Good rotation. Good switch. Good job, Oso.
Oh man.
You got to box them guys out, man. They thrive on the margins. Nice.
Oh, nice. Good.
There you go.
See, there you go.
Beautiful.
Oh, not a but that's exactly why you keep running what you've been running, because you can get a good look.
Yep. Gotta box out, man. That's on Ryan that time.
Yep. Just lost him.
I think I have more to talk about on the Suns and their offensive rebounding prowess. But as a team with offensive rebounding baked into your habits and you going up against that at practice so often, that should be something that keeps you on high alert when you get in games, to not allow for people to do what you do all the time to your opponents.
Jeez.
Tie game, Gil.
Tie game. Thanks, man.
Gil can't see the score because the camera's in the way.
The camera's in front of the Hawks score. So I see the Suns have 94, but, you know.
Well, ignorance is bliss. Just assume the Suns are always
Yeah.
Here we
There
go.
you
go.
So,
Guess what, Espo? Different iteration of it.
zoom, zoom. All right. I'm gonna
Great
make you
switch.
proud and keep pointing it out. So.
It's going to get to the point where you're like, man, they run this a lot. And they get a lot of points off of it, too. So that's 3 possessions where Atlanta scored. The Suns are making excellent decisions as far as their help and guys being in position to impact the ball. It's part of the game right now. Just got to maintain. Need this, Colin.
There he
There we
is.
go.
There he is.
Nice.
Oh, this team, they're just so good. They work
Offensive.
That's
Oh,
offensive.
Offensive.
They
Yeah.
work so
There he is,
hard.
part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
How deliberate they've been all night
Mm-hmm.
in targeting specific defenders.
Mm-hmm.
Does not get lost on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're gonna put the Waldos out there in multiple lineups. You're gonna take advantage of them.
You're going to find him. And now they put
Zoom.
Mm-hmm. That's another version of it. That's probably my favorite version that I didn't get a chance to talk about because they haven't scored off of that one lately.
Just getting that quick look right off of it.
Mm-hmm.
well,
What a pass. Ah.
help
Get
there.
there. There you go. That's tough. Another good help decision. He's in position. That's a tough bucket, though.
Yeah, but I say it's about all you could do there.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Okay. Looking at the
What in the
Rockets,
world? I've never seen somebody take steps like that.
I'm looking at this Rockets and Pistons game, and they've got rivalry or rivals week on
What?
there. Did I miss where Houston and Detroit are
Yeah,
rivals?
Houston.
Nice.
Oh, Amen
Nice.
and
Amen and
Asar.
Asar Thompson. The
Uh,
twins.
Because they did the same thing with Lonzo LaMelo, and Lonzo didn't play.
It's the
It's
twin
Oh,
rivalry.
nice, Goody.
Sibling rivalry.
It's just-
Yeah.
I'm like
Asar and Amen.
you gotta be more prescriptive with explaining that if the premise of rivals week then.
Right,
Sibling
there's
rivalry
literally
week.
one East Coast West Coast rivalry, and it's the 2 teams with the most championships.
And
Why
I
are
don't,
there
even, and
teams
I
in
don't think they're
opposite
playing
con-
this week either.
No, so what are we doing with this rivalry week stuff, man? Respectfully.
I would say there's a second East Coast West Coast rivalry. Cavs Suns.
Oh, I thought you meant rap. Sorry.
No, well, I was gonna say Cavs Suns.
that's not a rivalry. That's beat.
That's BS. That's a good
Beef.
point. That's a difference. It's a difference.
I'm gonna need a full Steven studies on the difference between rivalry and beef. I need that.
Espo, can we make an agreement?
Sure.
I swear to God, if you ever paint your nails ever again, we're so doomed, man. You can't do it, man.
They're never getting unpainted again. So
Take it off. We're gonna cut your fingers off.
please don't tell me to take it off ever again. Thank
Take
you.
it off. No more Booker and Green, correct, Daniel? We know for sure that Jalen's not coming back. No update on Book, but like that dude was.
It didn't look great.
That guy's going to miss time. Not reporting that, but I mean, he's gonna be out.
Hopefully, get the game ready, set up for the plane, have him icing, elevating, all that from the flight back from Atlanta to.
Just brutal. Brutal. Jalen's injury is precautionary right hamstring tightness.
That's like kind of the more I think
I've
about it,
never
that's like
seen that
a
before.
weird way to say it.
Precautionary right hamstring tightness.
The same.
Hey, what can we say to give something to the people without saying anything that?
Yeah, that's
that
not
we're
going to
not
freak them
careful
out.
about.
Yeah.
Pat asking, Jalen's injury not severe, right? We do not know. Deborah said she thinks Book is back out on the bench.
I swear. Is this psychopath if he plays again? I'm going to kind of be mad at him. He needs to take care of himself.
I know people you're not supposed to talk about it. It's a loser mentality. Is this team not cursed somehow? Like,
yeah, bro. In this city, you're cursed in this city. I haven't won here in 12 years.
I think in general.
Yeah, no, this team is out. Jalen Green did not miss games before he came here. Dude played 82 of 82 2 seasons in a row. He has not even played 82 minutes this year.
I be thinking about that, about this team being cursed or something like that. Then I look at
I don't
the
see
Grizzlies.
Book on the bench.
Then I go look at the Grizzlies injury report, and I say, you know what? It could be way worse.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I'm just talking in totality, not
So for sure,
like this
for
year,
sure.
but
Oh,
like
generally speaking, the franchise.
Curse.
Yeah.
I've seen some crazy
It's
shit.
been bad, Espo, man. It's been bad. By the way, Book had 31 points in 3 quarters.
I mean, you talked to Danny Manning about it. He's
Yeah.
one of them that experienced it firsthand.
That's a good point. When you said that you've seen some stuff, I immediately thought back to us talking about that. Whoa.
It's 199 Atlanta leads.
Thanks.
You are welcome.
Get a stop here, Black.
Very important Mark Williams minutes here. He has to hold up his end of the weight within their center rotation. I imagine Oso set up to close this game the way that the rotation is shifted, but you can't get to closing it the way you want to if Mark isn't able to hold it down in this next probably 2.5 minutes.
Gotta keep the ball moving, especially with this unit right here.
Yeah. But it's gotta
Not
be
like
it's gotta
that.
be with some
Not
intent.
keep it moving.
Yeah, it's gotta be
inbounds.
with intent though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta have some purpose behind your offense right now, even more so. Sharpness has the uptick. All of that stuff has to be better if you're going without Devin and Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
Great help.
Oh.
Great help, Royce. That's a tough bucket.
Yeah.
That's the shot separator for Jalen, man. He starts knocking that down. Already 6'8".
It's reminding me of that Timberwolves game.
The
Timberwolves
furious
game where
comeback,
Dillon
or-
fouled out,
Oh,
Book was out, and Colin hit that game winner.
Side note, Nikhil Alexander-Walker reminds me a lot of Dave East.
I see it.
I needed that in my life.
I see it.
Shout out Dave East.
Shout Dave East.
Very underrated.
Shout Dave East. Shout David West.
Yes.
That's so
Big
real,
facts.
man.
Big facts.
Okay. Move. That's not what I was talking about with ball movement.
Game rhythm is not there for that one.
This is just Brooks has to understand he's not hitting right now. You got to.
So the trickle down the
Whoa. I mean, that was such a bad miss
Oh,
that
my
they didn't know what to do. They
Nah.
were very fortunate that he
Yeah, for
kicked
sure.
it.
But the trickle down effect of that shot from Dillon is that you're in transition defensively because of the bad miss.
Yep.
And you have Mark Williams guarding Jalen Johnson with 19 seconds on the clock. Now, thankfully, he didn't put pressure on Mark to move his feet.
Bailed him out.
But but that can be bad in twofold for you there.
People in the chat asking for
tough.
Bouye. He is not dressed tonight.
Correct.
I don't believe. They
He's not
just
in uniform.
Yeah, they probably just got there today.
Oh, another steal.
Great steal,
Look out. Oh,
Dillon.
run around the
Oh,
floor.
you had Mark.
Yeah, call.
There
Great
we go,
drive,
Colin.
Colin.
You called it, Gil.
7 fourth quarter points.
Mm-hmm.
I just had that feeling.
Connor has checked into the game. Oh, and credit to Brooks. He passed the ball.
Yeah, he did.
And it led to a basket.
He did. He's also responsible for the steal.
Yep.
Yeah, that was kind of I won't call it inexplicable, but it was like, what happened there?
Mm-hmm.
Is this what it takes to break the curse in Atlanta?
We sacrificed our two
Is
best
that is
players.
no, but like also
I'd rather have kept the losing
me
streak.
too. But is it not a little eerie that, like, of all places for this to happen, it's
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
True. By the way, I'd like to say that I am willing to donate my ankle and my hamstring. The very little use on both, I can tell you. So, really, a He-Man movie?
Mm-hmm.
The one in the '80s sucked. Why do I need another one?
To right those wrongs.
No, it looks worse. and He-Man looks like half the size of Dolph Lundgren when he played He-Man. So, guess steroids aren't what they used to be.
It's 30 points off 20 turnovers for the Suns at this point.
A large portion of that came in the third quarter in particular.
Yes.
Give up 20 points, you get 8 steals in that quarter as well. That's Phoenix Suns basketball in 2025-26.
So the last time the Suns were in Atlanta, Bradley Beal had to be escorted back to the locker room in the third quarter with a sore
Stop.
left ankle.
You know what? I blame you because you've said
You-
that name
no,
now
I'm just
4
saying,
times tonight.
He did return. He did return
4
after that.
times. I do not.
I was thinking, I was like, I for some reason feel like the last time that the Suns were in Atlanta, something bad happened.
This is a
before.
familiar feeling.
And that's what it was. It's just weird, man.
Ooh.
Oof, that was nasty, KD.
It was pretty nasty. It always throws me off when one of the hyphenated last names is a first name too. So like you think his name is Alexander Walker, but his last name.
Like Carl Anthony.
Like, yeah.
That throws me off. Like there's just the towns on his jersey.
Right.
He's got to play for Joe Mazzulla at some point, right?
Well, he's about to play for
town.
somebody else soon. It's
See,
not looking too good.
You get it.
I got
you
it.
got what
I
I
got
was
it.
saying.
got it.
I got it.
Would
Hawks
he
back up
would he
one.
watch his film a bunch then?
Maybe. Maybe that's what he means.
That's what movies is made of.
I'm betting Joe Mazzulla is liking that new Damon and Affleck movie that I just watched on. I think it was Netflix
Foul?
last weekend.
I saw the promo for it, but I haven't. That's all I
The
know.
Rip, I think. Yeah, pretty good.
Still in this game,
It's a good dive from Mark.
Missed him.
They
though.
missed him.
doing your best playmakers not on the court.
Oh, it's a
That's
tough spot.
man.
Yikes.
Like, getting one up was
Yeah,
better
it's
than
tough.
nothing, but
Yeah, for
dang.
sure. Get back, Mark. Build the wall for him. Nah, see, I don't like that from Mark. You can't be buddy with your guy that you're
Half-stepping
matched
a little
up with
bit.
in transition. That's not what's made the Suns a top 4 transition defense. If Mark sprints back and gets into that gap to CJ's left, Colin can step over to his left knowing that Mark is there for him, which plays into CJ having any angles to take.
He's thinking twice before even doing it.
And instead of him getting a chance to get to the free throw line, he probably just dribbles back out or passes it up top. And now you're playing defense with 18 or 17 seconds left on the clock after building your defensive shell in transition. That's not good enough, Mark. Mark, you're better than that. Mark, you have a lot of tape showing that you're better than that this season. I want to see him be consistently better with those things.
Speaking of, Oso Gadaro checks in.
And to the point of that is what I was getting to next. Yep.
There you go. Give
How
us
many
one.
games in a row is this Oso closes? 3?
Almost the whole road trip, man.
Not
It
the
feels
Nets.
like.
I don't think the Nets game didn't matter. 'cause
Next
they're
game
blowing them
didn't
out.
matter. Miami was Oso, I believe.
Miami was Oso. New York was Oso.
What?
All right,
Yeah,
Oso.
Oso's blue collar.
Oso.
boy. Oso's at least blue collar. boy.
Desmond Bain, there's an actual reason.
Yeah, you can do for Okongwu.
hmm
I forgot he was the first.
I could never, man. This guy. Good pass.
Oh!
One more.
Oh.
Bro, what?
Royce be doing stupid shit,
Royce thought he
man.
was Kyrie for a second.
Man.
Royce thinks he's Kyrie every
Trade
possession.
him for Portis. I will say this. When Royce looked and the guy open at the three-point line was Oso, I can understand why the instinct was not to kick it.
Yeah, when I said one more, I was like, oh, wait, never mind.
2-point
That's
shot
crazy.
creation from Jalen Johnson. It's been a handful for the Suns to deal with tonight.
Don't do something stupid.
So
Now with
Pass it.
Dyson
Turn around,
Daniels
turn
on
around,
you, man.
turn around.
Pass
Royce is
it.
Turn around,
dude. Come
turn
on,
around.
Pass
man.
it.
Come on, bro.
God.
That wasn't
Pass
it, man.
the ball.
Need to stop here, y'all. Need to stop. You got Colin on an island right now. Now he's calling for the Grayson. Posting up. Good job, Royce. Great job, Royce. That's a great kick out. Good job.
Got it right
Now you
back.
got to be solid. Duke versus Duke. Great job crowding that airspace.
Grab
Gotta
the
get
rebound.
the
board.
There you
rebound.
go.
Oh, my God.
Nice. That's a hell of a stop
Woo.
there.
Man.
Again, the defensive decision making from guys.
They gotta don't let them get
Dillon, I
set.
swear, dog.
Oh, my God. You
Good
got
decision. Good decision. Nice.
Zoom.
Need that.
That would have been big. Dang, man.
All right, get another one.
You know what they want to do.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to target Colin here. Colin not having it, as you would expect. Great
All
stop.
right, go,
All
go,
right.
go, go, go. Don't let them get set. You've been having a tough time when they're set.
You want to put a little more pressure on them, though.
Oh,
Gosh.
That's tough.
what is he, like 3 of 30 tonight?
Uh-oh, he got some blood between the two Blue Devils. Never mind, they just joking around. Yeah, it's
4
tough,
of 18.
man.
4 of
It's
18,
tough.
1 of 5 from deep.
Tough, man, when you operate without your two engines for your offense and one sweeping blow.
I appreciate what Dillon Brooks has done, but at some point, don't you have to have some awareness that you're just not hitting and to move the ball around?
Yeah.
I mean,
That was
yeah. I mean, he's the weak link offensively right now.
I mean, several minutes prior when we knew that they were going into this clutch stretch without both of those guys. And I stressed, I was like, got to get the ball moving at some way, shape, form, or fashion because we know that this offense at times, especially when those guys are not around or not available, it can slow down to a halt. And that was the last thing you could afford on that end of the floor in this circumstance. And that's what we've seen, right? Like the late shot clock stuff that just kind of again, slogs down and just not high-quality shots. It was just tough.
Everyone not named Dillon Brooks is shooting 50% tonight combined, and he is shooting a whopping 22%.
What a brutal night.
You ever feel good? And one of those improbable comebacks, like the Hawks pulled on you. 6 points in 36 seconds. Let's do it.
That would feel really good.
They got to get a good one here, and they're drawing something up.
Would it be the 13th straight loss?
In Atlanta, I believe so, yes.
Because they haven't won in 12 seasons.
Yeah.
I think it's either 12 or 13 because they might not have played there one of the shortened years.
That's a good
Can
That's a good point.
anybody able to figure that out for me?
Per this tweet, it's 11 straight coming in tonight for Dwayne.
11 have. Okay, so this would be 12.
This would be 12.
Ah, that's tough.
Dang, man.
Well, we'll be doing a post-game show, folks. We will be talking about the injuries. We'll be talking about the game. We'll be looking ahead to a very, very long homestand for the Suns. Well, they'll be facing off against a bunch of the teams that they faced on this road trip. But please make sure you spend some time with us as well. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button too. We would really appreciate it if you helped us get to 50,000 subscribers.
And that'll do it.
Yeah, it's a tough loss to end this road trip. Finish it 3-3 right at 500. All things considered, especially on the injury front, you take that. But at the same time, there even were opportunities, including the injuries, that you had a chance to potentially go and get this one. This one's going to sting a little bit.
It's going to sting for a lot of different ways, and we're going to talk about all of them in our post-game show. We'll see y'all there on this very channel. Please hop on over to that stream. Thank y'all for joining.
We all